So, hey everyone, Diego Oppenheimer. Been working AI for 15-ish years at this point. Built a company, sold it, built another company, and hopefully exited soon at some point. And then about 4 years ago, Joe, who's a partner, we run a small investment fund as well. A bunch of us got very early. We were working with foundational models, and we got very early access to what becomes ChatGPT. So it wasn't actually called ChatGPT yet. And the story goes as there's, picked up the phone, called 12 of us in Seattle, and was like, "Holy shit, this is going to change the world! Like everything's going to change." And it's like, we need to get together. And it's like, but I don't want to like talk about it. I want to show. Like, I really want to show. So he's like, bring your laptops and like tell me what you're doing. And so 12 of us got together in Seattle over lunch, and we started nerding out. It was like, look what I'm building, look what I'm building, look what I'm building. And he jokingly called it kind of like the Homebrew Computer Club for AI, right? And thinking back to that. And he called it AI Tinkers. And essentially, I'll move very quickly what happened there. So he's like, hey, this is like a great place to get feedback on what you're building, talk to other people that were like building, no pitches, no sales, no hiring. Like, it was literally like, I'm building something, I want to get feedback from other builders. So the first event was 12 people. The second event, other people heard, it became 30 people. And then essentially fast forward to today, this thing grew very organically. There's events in 200 cities around the world, AI Tinkers. There's chapter leads very similar to PF. There's one in San Francisco, there's one in Palo Alto. We just opened the chapter in Islamabad last week. Like, it's like that. And there's about an event every 8 hours somewhere in the world, except weekends. But it's all in person. And it's exactly that. It's you go up, you show everything's rough, like it's like rough demos, like nothing's polished, everything breaks. But it's you go up, you show what you're building, you get feedback from the audience, people do it, and suddenly companies started being born out of that. And so we've seen 15, 20 companies be born out of that process. So naturally, I started a fund off of it. So we do some of that, but that's kind of like it. So it's a highly recommended. Like the ethos is like build and show and get feedback and like get out there and iterate and be happy about showing those things. It's a very fun time to build. Hopefully you're all working with these tools, and that's pretty much it. So go check out an event. It's free. No, so there's no members don't charge it. You do have to be a builder to be able to get in. You have to prove that you're building something. So there's no tourism, is what we call it. So there's no tourists allowed. So it's really like around that. So hopefully you go to an event somewhere in the world and.
How do people prove they demo their thing?
Yeah, so you can, so a lot of times you can like, what you'll do is you'll sign up and be like, I want to go into the event, and you can be like, I'm building this, or this is some demos I have built. You can show your GitHub. You can like, there's a million different ways of proving that you're like building something, or just say, I want to go show this. I think it's really cool. So I'm a constant builder, even though I'm not building a company or anything like that. So like my favorite story is that the first chapter in New York. I went to New York and I said, I called a bunch of builders that I knew, and I put my personal credit card down at a bar, and there's 12 of us at the bar, 15 of us at the bar. And then 2.5 years later, I went back to the New York chapter, which is kind of run by somebody else. And I was like, I want to show a demo. And it was 500 people at the Javits Center was the audience.
Wow.
Right. And I was like, oh shit, this is actually like, this is advanced. And so I personally, I'm constantly have side projects. And so whenever I'm in a city, and I see an event, like I'll sign up to go demo it. You get feedback. Like it's go out there, show your stuff, build new stuff.
So on that note, so thank you, Diego.
Yeah.
It's good to hear from you, and welcome. Glad to have you here.